How's it going? This week has been a bit more eventful for me. So first I created more real talk videos on this channel. So I made my life with video games, which mainly just talks about me growing up with video games and how they've helped me with my mental health and just in general really. And my other video is real talk on Skies of Arcadia, which is my favorite video game of all time, and if you want to hear more about those, please check out those videos. You can find them on my channel. And then next I went to a place called Ross on Eye with my mum and cousins, and it's a little place that's between Hereford and Wales, and it's just like a little marketplace really, with local shops and a bit of history, and overall I did have a fun time going there. So we just walked around the little village, looked at all the local shops, and then looked at the church as well. And then we drove to a nearby park which has a canoe competition there. So we saw a lot of people gathered around to watch people racing in canoes. We didn't participate, we just stumbled upon it. But then after that we went to another park which has a place that you can go canoeing, and only my cousin's dad and his son went. I didn't go canoeing because I always have dizzy spells and stuff. Going on boats like makes it kind of worse because I'm seasick and stuff. So instead of canoeing, I decided to just walk around the park with my mum. So overall, it was quite a fun day out. It was very hot because that day the sun was really sweltering in the sky all day. So it was a very nice day overall. And after creating Facebook for a few days, it recommended me a childhood friend, and I wasn't sure if it was him to begin with because I've not seen him, well, in over 10 years, and because in that time like people can look a lot different, so I decided to go through his page and look at his photos, and I definitely saw people I recognized, so that confirmed me that it's my childhood friend. So I messaged him and he was just as happy to hear from me again after all these years. So it was really nice to get back in touch with my childhood friend, and we've decided to meet sometime in the future. And I'm quite excited for that because we have a lot of stuff to catch up on, and it's definitely going to be nice to see him again. So I'm excited to see my two childhood friends again. And then as for my book, for this month I've decided to buy Grammarly Premium because since the beginning I've always been using it for free, so I decided to try out what Premium offers, and so far it's definitely found a lot more errors and mistakes in my book, so it's taking longer than usual for me to go through the book, but I think overall it'll hopefully be worth it in the end. So I've done up to chapter 6 so far, and that's just a little bit under halfway. So hopefully in the next week the book will be finished, and then I can probably have another read through it just to have a final check of any more errors and stuff, and then hopefully publish it soon after that. And then to keep myself busy throughout the week, I've still been managing and organising my game room, just mainly decluttering and organising DVDs and stuff, and selling a lot of stuff as well because I've just got too much stuff really that's been built up over the years, so mainly just been decluttering to keep myself busy. And as for my mood overall this week, I think it's been roughly about the same, I think. So, because I went to Ross on Eye and then got back in touch with my childhood friends, those have really lifted my mood and stuff because it's like very emotional and like happy to go out for days out and stuff. But I don't know, I just find myself in the mornings, my mood's somewhat average in the morning, but by night time, I don't know, my mood just gets really low, and I mean really low to the point where I want to cry, but just can't really find the tears to do so. Like, there's no real reason why I'm feeling so sad. It's just how my mood is. Just becomes very unpredictable a lot of the times. Like, it goes up and down throughout the day a lot. Like, I can be quite cheery the one moment, and then the next I can just suddenly feel extremely sad. So overall, I wouldn't say this week my mood has been super high, but it's not like super low either. So about average really for me. So I think that's about it for this week. So more eventful and very emotional as well for me this week. And I think my book is still steadily coming along. So yeah, I think that's it for this week. So hopefully I'll see you next Saturday.